Hello, I am Joe Canale, and I'm here with your daily sports dump for Thursday, May 17, I think. Okay, let's get to the bits. James Harden, LeBron James, and Anthony Davis are your three finalists for the NBA's MVP award. One other thing the three men have in common, they all have beards, although Anthony Davis has his between his eyes. Rangers pitcher Bartolo Colon was hit in the midsection with a 101-mile-per-hour line drive in yesterday's win over the Mariners. Colon was not injured, but play was stopped for 15 minutes while the umpires dug around in his midsection for the ball. The baseball, I mean. Although I guess after all the PEDs, I would guess Bartolo's other balls are hard to find too. Don't know. It was announced the Cleveland Browns will be the next team to be featured on HBO's long-running series Hard Knocks. Now, the Browns said being on the show will be a welcome departure from their usual featured role on Faces of Death. And as usual, the Dallas Cowboys will be heavily featured on the upcoming season of Cops. Is Cops still on? I think it is. Cops and Faces of Death. Those are some old references that are still relevant. Okay. Karina Pliskova, the number 5 ranked women's tennis player in the world, faked a handshake with the chair umpire after a terrible call cost her the match in the Italian Open. It is considered to be the most impressive hoax in tennis since that time Maria Sharapova faked her whole career. Meldonium. A 25-year-old man was arrested in Dallas yesterday for posing as a high school basketball player for most of the past year. For most basketball fans, this story is reminiscent of the time a 75-year-old man successfully pretended to be Greg Oden. And in more basketball news, after his team's Game 2 loss to the Rockets, Warriors star Steph Curry said Golden State has to be more aggressive on D. Teammate Draymond Green said gotcha and immediately kicked James Harden in the dick. D-Dick. Doncic. Luka Doncic, a point guard prospect considered to be one of the top 2 players in the NBA draft, said he's undecided if he'll leave Spain for the NBA this season or not. When asked when he'd make his decision, Doncic said, after I find out whether fucking Sacramento wants to draft me or not. Because they're usually pretty bad. Okay, and finally, the Supreme Court recent ruling legalizing sports betting has opened up the possibility that Las Vegas may one day host an NCAA tournament regional. The biggest beneficiary of this, of course, would be the Louisville men's team, as playing in Vegas could really lower their hooker budget. That was the Daily Sports Dump for today. Go to sportsdump.com for more content kind of like this.